All right, it's time for another game, and this one is called Cluckstep. And I just peeked at the top comment, and I should have known that this is a rhythm-based game, which I suck at. So let's just get that out of the way. I really like this start screen here with the cultist chicken, but I'm not sure what. I think that this says movement with vast. I'm not sure what this arrow is doing, and QE turns or something like that. But this isn't very clear, and also at least here for me, I mean, I can see the border here, here, and here, but not to the side. And the way this dash goes out of screen, I'm just wondering if there are things that I'm not seeing here. And so, as a general rule, in most cases, have some margin to the frame for everything, basically. I mean, some stuff might look fancy if it touches the edge, but then it shouldn't be any question if it's cropped out or not. And yeah, so let's try this and see how it plays. So Cluckstep I would have expected, but maybe it's not a rhythm based, I don't know. Would have expected there to be dubstep music here as a Cluckstep dubstep word pun. So we are turning. Are we? But we're also doing something. We're bobbing a bit, or sort of going down and then up towards the end, I think. What happened? The ground turns? What happens to the ground here? It looks... Something happens to the pebbles. Well, it actually happens when I move as well. Alright. That's odd. Yeah. It seems like I was going half steps also. I'm not sure what that was. And I cannot do anything here. So I'll have to restart the game, I think. I'm just gonna pause the recording here. And so we're back. Yeah. I feel like we need to be careful because I'm actually doing half steps. This is half a step. And if I do a half step into a wall at least, it seems like the game just crashes. Okay, the roost guards its prize. Take what's not yours and you'll never leave. Okay, and I'm guessing... did I take it? I think I started with not full bars here, and it went up. Some sort of feedback on that thing would have been cool, and to just let me know that no, why did I do that? Alright, bad choice. So walls are death by crash. Pause again and start again. Alright, we're back. Fortunately, it's not that far in. So 2, always 2. I should probably... Okay, so there is sound and music. I think it would have been really nice if there was some atmosphere or sound or something, both on the title screen and at the start of the game. Just something in the background. It could be very low volume or such. Okay. I got excited about it not being too hard, and I really liked how I wasn't sure first though with the shapes coming that they were arrows, but it was fairly obvious, and I liked how there was a large tolerance to the for the timing. Something is weird. Yeah. So I think it spawned stuff I couldn't see. I'm pretty sure there were invisible things there. I was also busy enough with the rhythm that I didn't check or feel if it was actually true to the music rhythm or if it was just approximate, but hopefully it was synced. So there's the boss. If there's two paths, I'm really more scared about the walls at the moment. So we have, yeah, just some small like ping sound or whatever for picking up the eggs would have been really nice. I'm really scared about walking into walls. And also more scared about the chicken giving me invisible instructions than the actual game, even though I'm not good at rhythm games. Yeah, this is just guessing. So I saw that there was an arrow that was invisible, so I just hoped that I was pressing it right, and I seem to be doing that. But that, of course, is very unfortunate bug to have in a rhythm-based game that you don't get to see all the instructions. Managed most of the invisible ones, I think, or most of them. Yeah. Good puns. So this sort of looks like the same dungeon, but it's not. All right. There's a little bit of difference here. or actually it continues here, so it might be a big bit of difference. All right, so we go that way. It would, I mean, of course, those half steps are a huge problem, but it would have been nice to be able to hold the key like forward at least, so that when you have to walk this many times, twice as many right now as should be needed, that you don't have to press so much. And by the way, the tiles that moved that weird way in the beginning, the bottom stones seem to be doing fine here. So maybe it was something like there was a duplicate floor mesh there or something. So let's see if I stand a chance or not. It's faster. That was weird also. Wasn't it weird? I feel like the death happened before the actual marker had passed its now you're allowed to press zone. So and also it would have been nice, even if just freezing the game there for a second or two, to just give the player a little bit of pause before sending them back. Are we? Where are we? I think we're on the first level as well, right? We're not. No, we are on this level. I'm not sure. It was the first level we started with almost full health. Maybe that's also a bug, because now we're starting this level. I never understood how the health that didn't really seem to carry over exactly from the mini game, how that stuff worked, but now we have more than full health. So let's try it one more time. See if we're luckier. It just sends invisible things to me, so I think I'm just gonna stop there, because I don't know if I'm able to do that with an invisible opponent or invisible markers. This light, were they always floating in the air? I'm thinking it's supposed to be this thing here. Should be on here, right? I don't know if there were any more barrels in this level. Careful, I was about to. No. Here the floor was doing its funky stuff also, yeah. So I think that's it. But yeah, I like the idea and the setup. Unfortunately, the movement control is quite broken with these half steps and getting glitched into walls. And the mini boss, or the mini game, the boss battle, hiding the arrows makes it a bit unfair and hard to play, basically. But otherwise, the because it's so easy, and I think most rhythm-based games I've played in jams in general have way too tight margin for when you're allowed to press a certain key or not. But here it felt more like it should be, with quite a large tolerance on when the key press is accepted. So it was really unfortunate that it had the bugs that it had. But yeah, so interesting rhythm-based game entry, and the general style and vibe and the written text with its humor was really cool. So I did enjoy playing it. So thank you very much for the game.